Securing imports. The vital role of an importer security filing (ISF) bond in the importation process. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we will discuss the role of an importer security filing (ISF) bond in the importation process. As ISF is a key requirement for importing goods, understanding the purpose and significance of the ISF bond is crucial. So, let's dive in. An ISF bond is a financial guarantee that importers are required to have in place to comply with ISF requirements. It acts as a form of insurance, ensuring that importers fulfill their obligations related to ISF filing and any potential liabilities arising from non-compliance. The ISF bond demonstrates an importer's commitment to comply with customs regulations, specifically regarding the filing and accuracy of the ISF. It serves as a security measure that provides assurance to Customs and Border Protection (CBP) that the importer will meet their obligations and fulfill any potential financial responsibilities. The ISF bond ensures that importers are financially responsible for any penalties, fines, or duties that may result from ISF non-compliance. If an importer fails to meet ISF requirements, CBP can make a claim against the ISF bond to cover any incurred costs or losses. In addition to guaranteeing compliance, the ISF bond also serves as a guarantee for the payment of duties and penalties associated with the imported goods. If an importer fails to pay the required duties or faces penalties for non-compliance, CBP can make a claim against the bond to recover the owed amount. The ISF bond allows importers to manage their risk exposure by mitigating potential financial losses resulting from ISF non-compliance. By having the bond in place, importers can ensure that they have the necessary financial resources to address any penalties or obligations that may arise. Importers must ensure that their ISF bond is sufficient to cover potential liabilities. The bond amount is determined based on factors such as the value of the goods being imported, the importer's ISF compliance history, and other relevant factors. It is essential to assess and maintain an appropriate bond amount to avoid any gaps in coverage. ISF bonds are typically issued by surety companies that specialize in providing customs bonds. These surety companies evaluate the financial stability and creditworthiness of the importer to determine their eligibility for bond coverage. Importers can work with their customs broker to obtain the required ISF bond. Importers have the option to obtain a continuous ISF bond or a single entry bond. A continuous bond provides coverage for multiple importations within a specified period, while a single entry bond is specific to a particular shipment. The choice between the two depends on the importer's import volume and frequency. ISF bonds are typically valid for a specific period, such as 1 year. Importers must ensure timely bond renewal to maintain continuous coverage and compliance with ISF requirements. Failure to renew the bond in a timely manner may result in a lapse in coverage and potential non-compliance. Customs brokers play a crucial role in assisting importers with obtaining and managing their ISF bonds. They work closely with importers to assess bond requirements, ensure bond sufficiency, and coordinate with surety companies for bond issuance or renewal. Having an ISF bond in place is a prerequisite for customs clearance and the release of goods. Without a valid bond, CBP may refuse entry of the goods, resulting in costly delays and potential financial consequences. Therefore, the ISF bond is a critical component in the importation process. In the event of a claim against the ISF bond, importers have the right to dispute the claim if they believe it is unfounded or inaccurate. Disputes are typically handled through the surety company, following their established procedures and guidelines. To maintain compliance with ISF requirements, importers must ensure accurate and timely filing of the ISF, proper bond coverage, and adherence to all customs regulations. Regular communication with customs brokers and staying updated on changes in ISF regulations are essential to compliance. Failure to maintain a valid ISF bond or continuous non-compliance may result in the suspension of import privileges. This suspension can have significant implications for importers, affecting their ability to participate in international trade. Maintaining a valid ISF bond is crucial to avoid such suspensions. It is important to note that an ISF bond should not be confused with insurance coverage. While insurance protects against certain risks, such as loss or damage to goods, the ISF bond specifically addresses compliance with ISF requirements and associated financial obligations. Importers should collaborate closely with their customs brokers, surety companies, and other trade partners to ensure seamless management of the ISF bond. Effective communication and coordination among all stakeholders contribute to compliance and smooth importation processes. Thank you for watching our video on the role of an importer security filing (ISF) bond in the importation process. The ISF bond serves as a financial guarantee for compliance with ISF requirements and potential liabilities arising from non-compliance. It is essential for importers to maintain a valid ISF bond to facilitate customs clearance and mitigate financial risks. See you next time.